It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Chubb. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, they come after him right away. Down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Throwing on 2nd down, shot. Quick throw, taken in.
Hello.
Up beyond the 45.
Yeah.
15 yards on the
10 minutes
run
right.
for the first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove. And there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open. And you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the
I said, tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel. You should be buying no money, babe.
Win up front, turn
And
around,
just
hand
give
the ball
it
back,
here.
and say, okay, more likely than not,
Tell
we're
me
going to get a
how
fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and
tell me
now
how
continue to
you
find opportunities to
feel.
go generate
I'm
points.
getting depressed with all this money by my London, baby. I just need someone to keep it real. You know what abusive must be true, but I'm actually not fair.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. Ooh. And he's
Give me that. The greatest thing I think.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point.
Oh my God.
And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. Before he gets out on defense,
Tell me how you want
to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum.
Back to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is
about to bite down.
very nearly the turnover. 2nd and 10.
2,500 for the jacket.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Pass caught left side by Fan. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that ball. First down, New Orleans.
Piet pushed off.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Mostert
You gotta be proud of me. Out of me.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand. Like it was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative
traffic.
and stop for no gain. He's
There
in
it
the
goes.
exact same position now on
There
third
you
down.
go.
Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
The tight end Fant in motion. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. To throw is Shuck. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Here we go, set. Now Shuck moving outside the pocket. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he will score. Touchdown Saints. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Saints extend their advantage to 13-0. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Their own 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What is up? Yes.
Williams. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
That's caught left side by Odunze.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part, I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. To the air is shot. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Chuck. He gets that to his big target fast. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they go to work on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
To the air once more. Shuck. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. The Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Raymond now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
What is up?
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. This pass complete to Raymond. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
What is up?
1st and 10 at the
Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 21-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yes. Tempo. Punch first.
Throwing again. Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
It's a loss of 9.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
17-yard line.
Vegas.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he slides and covers up at the end. Avoids the hit. And picked up decent yardage along the way.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Yes. Tempo.
Will try and throw. Here's Williams. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this. On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bears are on the board just before halftime.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here is Shuck on first and 10. That's deep for Olave. And the Bears will take over here just past the 30.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Williams to throw on second down. Pushed out to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Williams now to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Vegas! Yes! Cover! Punch first! Vegas!
Third and long. Here's Williams. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that'll set up fourth down. On fourth down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Corey Taylor, to punt. That's fielded at the 7. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back. 91 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team, Mike, than through special teams. Now, when you can do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's hot downfield by Odunze. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bears.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now, timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. It's 3rd and 4.
What is that?
To throw is Williams. And he's in. Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. That's complete to ETN. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready to learn.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that one incomplete.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You get a 1st down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
47-yard line.
Williams. Throw right side, caught by Ogunze. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Bears first down.
A play fake. Now Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another Bears first down.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10. So here's Santos after the touchdown. About to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. That deep for Olave. That is hard. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints will extend this third quarter lead.
Bears 17.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Chase Young, he gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions. And able to get the ball out of his hand on time. That's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Pick up there of 19 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. That's swung out to Etienne. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Saints. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Another run here, another run by Swift. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready to go.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Chicago.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Throw downfield, caught by Burton. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's another Bears first down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That is hot. What a throw. Oh, Otunze. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Action made. It's Burden. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 34 yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
Here's Williams now to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and 2, it is Shuck. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Vegas!
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
For the extra point.
The extra point is up and through. And the Saints tack on one more to their lead.
33.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Ready, break! Set up! Cougar 19!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Now Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The tackle made just shy of midfield.
So 2 minutes
on the
left to
pickup.
play
It's
in the
second
second
and
half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Liking 18! Ready?
To throw is Keenum. Who outs another catch for his favorite target.
Pushed out of bounds.
3rd,
Right
they
at the
need
line
8.
of scrimmage.
Here we go!
To throw, here's Keenum. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
And the Bears 1st down.
Here's Keenum. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Throwing, Keenum. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way?
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll drop to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it! the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Raymond now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Keenum looking to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to run through. It's Swift. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.